We're back. It's the 97.9 WRMF Morning Show.
So Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I Love You Man. He's all over the place. Well, he got the rights to the Muppet movie with every celebrity in the world in it, and he stars in it. And somehow we're going to talk to him in just a couple of seconds. How does it go? It's time
You don't want to watch the show all your
I
life.
know, I loved the Muppets. It's time to I'm scared.
Let's sing.
No.
You don't want to sing for
I have
Jason.
a case of the vapors.
It's time to dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead.
I don't wanna.
You know what, Jason? Jason Segel's our guest. Deena's been sitting here singing the Muppet song for 10 minutes.
You gotta understand, Jason, you and I are the same age, and Jen is like, okay, they're Muppets, they're puppets. What's that? If you're
my gosh,
child
yeah.
of the 80s, forget it.
Especially as a comedian and a kid, the Muppets are sort of like the gateway drug to comedy. It's the first exposure you have to something like a little bit subversive, and you can't help it as a little kid when you're watching the Muppet Show. You felt like a little bit naughty. There was this controlled chaos that could bubble over at any minute, and there was something very exciting about it.
So is that what got you into being an actor?
It certainly got me into comedy. Yeah, my mom is a comedy dork like me, and I was a little bit too young to watch the Muppet Show live, but she had taped all the episodes, and when I got old enough, had me start watching them. And I think what happened for me recently is I looked at the way the Muppets have been treated over the past 10 years or so, even more than that, past 15 years, and they had sort of become a kids franchise,
Right.
which is never what the Muppets were to me. They were something kind of more than that. They're all over the first season of Saturday Night Live. They were a social commentary, and I wanted to give the new generation the same experience and the same Muppets that I grew up with.
Jason, how did you feel about Muppet Babies? Because that kind of made me raise an eyebrow a bit. I was like, what are you doing to my Muppets?
And they were animated as well. You can't, in my opinion, you can't animate the Muppets because the whole thing that separates the Muppets from CGI, for example, or any kind of animation, is that they exist in our world. And there's something magical about the idea that a kid could meet Kermit. I've watched it happen. Kids come to set and they get to shake Kermit's hand. We had a little girl come, and she shook Kermit's hand and talked to Kermit for a minute, and then she went behind the monitors to watch us film, and Kermit came out and started doing the scene, and despite herself, she said out loud, and completely ruined the take, but she said, "Hey, I'm friends with him."
This is the side of Jason. This is why every single girlfriend that I talked to, and I said, I'm talking to Jason Segel this morning, they were like, tell him I want to marry him because of this.
Still single, so let's start hooking me up with some of these women, please. I'm still very single.
You can really have anybody you want, especially around this place.
Yeah, it was important to have something that was a force of goodness, like the Muppets. They're never mean to anyone. And this world has become very cynical, and it's very easy to get laughs by making fun of other people. And the Muppets never resorted to that. And I just think, even as adults, there's this sense of childlike wonder that sort of gets beaten out of you by life. I hate to say it, but you know what I mean? Like the idea that anything is possible, slowly the realities of the world kind of set in. As soon as you see the Muppets, for some reason, you're kind of reminded of what you wish you were and who you used to be and all that. And it's a really, really nice feeling to be reminded that, a sense of wide-eyed wonder can still exist in this world.
Jason Segel's been hanging out with us, and, he's taken on something out of his realm, a little more wholesome, the Muppets. He wrote it, he's in it. And Deena, you have a theory as to why he went this route.
I figured you were just doing this to balance out your karma for forgetting Sarah Marshall and How I Met Your Mother and I Love You Man.
Yeah.
Showing your junk on screen.
Knocked up, bad teacher.
Yeah, I just thought you were trying to balance the universe out.
I thought showing my junk on screen was a social service.
And why are you single? That's a better question. What's going on? You're half Jewish, so you're totally just crushing it. And you're like, how tall are you?
6'4", yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a big tall Jew.
I know, it's crazy.
A big, tall, good-looking, funny, talented Jewish guy.
Thank you. That is very, very sweet of you.
But it's true.
Yeah, are you at all concerned, though, that now that Seth Rogen's doing this massive weight loss thing, that people are going to just be calling you Seth and vice versa?
We've gotten that our whole lives, not because we look alike, but, we've been in so many movies together and are part of the same group, but you can't see me right now. I'm really fit.
outfit.
I look like I could be on the cover of Men's Health.
Really?
Really?
Like P90X stuff?
I wish that what I was saying right now was true.
I was going to say, you're going to send us a picture on Facebook or something.
Yeah, because it sounds like you're eating right now.
Yeah, are you
I
eating?
am. I am. I'm eating eggs. It's very easy to say how in shape you are on radio.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I've learned.
And you've covered really every other base. I mean, you've got like the music thing down, the puppetry, and the TV, and the movies, and the writing. So why don't you try radio?
I wouldn't mind doing a little radio. That would be amazing.
Come visit. We'll put you
Yeah,
on.
I'll come visit. I'd like to see you guys in person, by the way.
Yeah, we'll just give you the show, and there's a couch in here. She and I can hang out and eat egg whites.
I'll give you a hint, Jason. There's a reason we're all on the radio. Not me. Not
Watch
Deena.
yourself, woman.
Oh, easy over there. Okay, easy. She's been drooling over you for the past 3 days. Jason
Geeking
Segel's
out.
going to be our guest.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because, like I said, we're the same age, and you've got this eclectic career going for you, and it gives me a lot of hope. And I was one of those people who grew up. I wasn't allowed to watch Alf. And so
Right.
that was like a naughty thing for me. And I grew up on the Fraggles, and I wanted to do what you're doing.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That was my dream. I used to tell my mom I'm going to work for Jim Henson, and then I saw Silence of the Lambs, and it derailed everything. But that was my childhood dream, and you are living my childhood dream. So I'm almost like your crazy stage mom, and I'm living through you.
No, you're the stalker.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you.
No, she actually said, I'm going to tell you what she really said, Jason.
Don't.
I said, you know what? You guys are the same age. I said, he was born almost the same time. And she goes, yeah, don't I feel like a loser? Look what
I
he
do.
did.
Oh, no.
I was like, no.
Make me feel like crap, Jason.
It sounds to me like you're doing just fine.
Thanks. I
She's doing
appreciate
great.
it.
But I got to ask you to do one favor because I saw you do this somewhere, and I don't know if it was just a joke, but do you really do an impression of Andre the Giant?
Yeah,
Oh, come on. You got to do it for us.
I can do it right now. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody want a peanut? Hello, lady.
Oh my God. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
You want to hear a fun fact about Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
So people will believe you when you tell them that he died on Space Mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he really?
I won so much money at a bar one night. I convinced every single person there that that's how he died on Space Mountain because he was too big and he didn't listen to the rules and he got on the ride and he
Oh
was
my
decapitated.
gosh.
You didn't tell people this.
I promise you can make so much money telling people that.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny, Andre. We're meant to be together, okay? So
Yes, it's so true.
Just get
It's
on a
so
plane.
True. Get on a plane, Jason. Put her out of her misery. Come here, sweep her off her feet, and spend
You
some
got
time
it.
with us in the studio.
Done and done.
Muppet movie coming out. You must go see it. We love Jason Segel. We appreciate the time more than you know.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.